Tierra has his name tattooed on her, and it's really serious, and she loves me, and this is amazing, and all of that. And she's like, well, do you love me? He like, no, I don't love her. Period. He like, I don't love her. I like her, but I don't love her. Not at all. And, women see me as being, a good provider and good to my kids. I'm a good father and I'm this, that, and the third. They see that and they want to, love on that. And, women are hopeless romantics. So, they gonna fall in love with the idea of being in love anyway. But I don't see her as being a good mother or a good, mate and things like that. So, with that being said, it's really sickening for Tierra to have to go through that. Then one of the other girls on the show, he was actually screwing around with her. Like, he was actually screwing around with her. And it was just kind of like, wow. Talking about how he picked her up. Yeah, I picked her up and she was I had another woman in the car with me. I told her to get in the car. We going back to my house. And she was like, okay, cool. And then, she went to my house with me and I told her and the other girl to get acquainted and I went and got in the shower. And then, I asked her, do y'all want to have a threesome? And she was like, oh no, yeah, whatever, but kind of like hoeing the girl in a sense, making her look kind of stupid. Making her, yeah, you was scared. You ain't want to get down like that. Woo, woo, woo. Just went in. And he just used his power and good looks over these women to objectify them into something poor. And I really feel bad for Tierra that this is something that she had to go through as a woman. Because naturally, we run into men like this. That are open, that are honest, that are good providers, that somehow their priorities are together, but they objectify women in such a derogatory way that we think that we can change them. And in all actuality, honey, the only person that's going to change him is him. When he gets tired of having meaningless sex because he said it, shit, pussy feel the same. It ain't no different. Pussy with a condom on feel the same. Pussy without a condom on feel the same. It feels the same. It don't mean anything. It's the chemistry between you and the person is what means something. So that's something. And then he's basically saying the chemistry with him and Tierra means nothing. He said it. He like, I don't like her. I like her, but I don't love her. But she loves him. And I feel real bad for Tierra for that. Because she's putting herself through a never-ending hell of chase a man. That's what it's called. But he leaked her sex tape. Leaked that. So yeah, he definitely don't love her. Because if he did, he wouldn't want no other man looking at her. Wouldn't want no other man knowing that. And she got the Lisa Bloom, the attorney that handled Blac Chyna's case with Rob when he put out Blac Chyna's, nude pictures online. It was kind of like revenge porn, and that's illegal in California, and I believe that they were in California. I'm not sure. But the plot thickens. 50 Cent was the one who reposted it, and everybody's seen it with her, and, the cum on her face and stuff. And it was just really embarrassing. It was completely fucking embarrassing to, do that. And, it's just an embarrassing moment for Tierra, and I feel really bad that she had to go through that. And Lisa Bloom is trying to sue 50 Cent because she don't like 50 Cent. So she wants to sue 50 and make him, pay for the revenge porn when she wasn't even fucking him. But that's what she's trying to get done. And then the guy, Akbar, he's a really shitty guy. And sometimes, as women, we attract what we are at the time. Probably at that time, Tierra was looking for love. She wanted a high-value man. And she was looking at him high value in materialistic things, not in his mental. He doesn't have a high value of his mentality. He objectifies women simply because he's been heartbroken once before. And he's not going to let himself fall in love again. because of that. What else? That's that on that. So hopefully, Tierra gets her revenge or, what's due to her. But also, Tierra and Akbar are going to be on this season of Love and Hip Hop Hollywood. So it's a storyline anyway. It's a storyline. But anywho, I do feel bad for her for even signing up to date a guy like that, because that really sucks and he doesn't love her. But he said we'll find out why he don't love her on the next season, on the next episode of Love and Hip Hop Miami. Tierra and Akbar. Next, this just came out today. Okay? Can dive right into this. So, reports show that Morgan Freeman, our beloved Morgan Freeman, has been accused by 8 women for inappropriate behavior on different movie sets. Excuse me. The Me Too movement is one thing. And I understand the equality for the raped, and they want it out, and justice for the raped, and justice for the human trafficked, and justice for the women that are taken advantage of by men in power. I understand. I completely and utterly understand exactly what the Me Too movement is about. But this Me Too movement, to me, is the destruction of our Black legendary men. Cosby, down. All counts of rape from 1937. Clearly there's no statute of limitations on rape. All of these old bitches came out of the woodwork saying that Cosby raped them. Bill Cosby is 80-something years old. Why didn't you say this shit in 1987 when it was popping? But no, you went on with your career and you went on to be who you are. Heidi Klum, Beverly Johnson. But Cosby raped you. Remember? But now 8 women. But wait. Now, remember the Ryan Seacrest thing I told y'all? That shit don't even exist anymore. Russell Simmons, he's still in power. But watch what I tell you. Watch what I tell you. When Morgan Freeman, when Russell Simmons gets a little bit older, there's going to be another allegation. Another allegation on him. And they're going to find some new stuff to do. But Russell Simmons is Russell Simmons. Okay? Russell Simmons is down with the bullshit. Believe me, he is. He's down with the BS. But what it is to me, what I think it is just a complete, utter destruction of the Black man legacy. Morgan Freeman played the voice of God. Okay? He played God's voice in Bruce Almighty. He was in Evan Almighty. He was God. A Black man is God. Okay? Understand that. Morgan Freeman has voiced more things than Mufasa's voice. I forget the man's name. But he's the voice. Morgan Freeman. Narrated by Morgan Freeman. Like, come on. That's a legacy destroyed. And that's exactly what they're trying to do to us. Destroy the legacy of our Black men. But anywho, moving right along, Nicki Minaj. We're going to swim right over there to her. Now, Nicki been on fire for the last 2 months with this Chung-Li and Barbie Tings, okay? She explained her issue with Cardi B. She said what she had to say. Cardi said what she had to say. Nicki said what she had to say. And they said what they had to say. They popped off and said what they had to say. But Nicki's full stream ahead. The album comes out and it's called Queen. I believe it's August 10th, 2018. She voiced it on her Twitter yesterday or today. I believe because today is May 23rd or 24th. Today is May 24th. She voiced it on her Instagram and her Twitter the other day about Queen coming out, and then, she just feels so oppressed and like, I'm just a bad guy and I'm just this, they're scared of me, they're this, they're that, and I don't see the smoke, Nick. You feel it, we don't see it, it's okay, we gonna ride with you, honey. And then, surfers, then they done nominated Cardi B, Remy Ma, and Nicki Minaj for Best Female Rapper, BET Awards 2008. We already know that Cardi B is going to win. Cardi B deserves Best Female Rapper BET Award this year. Okay. She deserves it. Remy deserved it when she deserved it. Nicki deserved it for the 6 years she got it. But this year goes to Cardi B. And BET is messy. And now I see why Beyonce don't go over there and hang out and be bothered with BET, because BET is mad messy. Mad messy. Like, BET is super messy with the stuff that they do. It's just ridiculous how they, it's just ridiculous how they keep the beef going. And we already know that the Nicki Minaj and Remy Ma, the Nicki Minaj and Lil' Kim, the Nicki Minaj and Cardi B beefs have been all orchestrated by the industry to sell records. We get it. But I'm not convinced with Remy Ma, and I will never be convinced with her. I thought I could like her, but I don't. Okay? I thought I could F with Cardi B, but I do. And I will always love Nicki Minaj. Nicki will always have a beautiful place in my heart. I love her. She's amazing, but I don't like it when she tries to do certain things, whatever. But right now, however, it's going well. She got a lot of backlash from her Chung Lee performance on SNL this last weekend. Lots and lots of backlash. Because the reason why the Asians are upset with Nicki Minaj is because the Asians made a big fuss about her being in traditional Japanese costume for her Chung Lee. Traditional Japanese costume with chopsticks in her hair, everything for the Chung Lee performance. Now, me personally, the performance was trash. And I've had some trashy shows. But that show was trash. Complete trash. And with that being said, Nicki, honestly, you know what? I'm going to take all of that back. Nicki's not a very good performer anyway. She's not very good live. So it's really not a big deal. All she does is walk around. She's not Beyonce. And I've been spoiled by Beyonce. And that's the problem. I've been completely and utterly spoiled by Beyonce. Completely and spoiled by Beyonce and her performances. It's just completely, ridiculous how spoiled I am by B. So I'm looking for Coachella performance every time. Every time Beyonce, every time I look at a black female performer, I do that. Now, I don't remember, y'all, I missed a week, so I don't remember if I talked about the Cardi B and Azalea Banks thing. I'm not sure if I talked about it yet, but I'm going to talk about it now because I really, truly do not remember. Azalea Banks was on the Breakfast Club. Azalea Banks fast forwarded and said Cardi B basically was messed up. How do we go from Lemonade to Cardi B? And this went so viral. Cardi B got so upset, she just deleted her Instagram. Or deactivated her Instagram. Deactivated her Instagram. She just was like, I'm not doing this. In true Libra fashion, she just said, I'm disconnecting to regroup. And then she came back and all of her old posts were gone. Everything old was gone. All of her new stuff was there. And, you know,